For years, one group played a very major role in driving America's hottest housing market. Now that group begins stepping back, and all home prices are starting to fall. And that is the story putting a spotlight on Indian personals, their professionals, and H-1B visa holders that are changing the economic dream of America. Well, according to the recent reports, parts of Texas are seeing a decline in home prices. At the same time, the uncertainty is growing around the skilled immigration policies, especially in the US. Now, the discussion gained attention after reports suggested that Indian origin buyers, many of those who arrived on H-1B visa, have now become less active in housing market. That trend appears to be very particularly visible around the North Texas area. Now, data cited in the recent reports show that the home prices in Collin County fell nearly by 9% every single year over February. And this month, the double of the decline has reduced to the broader Dallas-Fort Worth region. But why does this matter? Because Indian professionals have played a major role in the growth of the cities like Frisco, Plano, as well as parts of the northern Texas, especially over the past decade. Many arrived there for work in technology, experience, engineering, healthcare, as well as the high-skilled industries. As income grew, the families bought homes, settled permanently, and then helped transform the communities. In fact, the growth was so significant that some builders began designing the homes specifically for Indian buyers. Reports say that the developers added the north-facing prayer rooms, often used as puja spaces, as well as optional spice kitchens to meet the preferences of Indian American families. But alone that shows the scale of demographic shift that happened because of Indians. But now the conversation is changing. Immigration policies, visa uncertainty, layoffs in parts of the technology sector, and questions about the long-term residency, all of them are causing some of the skilled workers to rethink their future in America. And some are delaying major purchases. So others are considering the opportunities in countries like Canada, Europe, and even returning back to India. This issue has not entered politics while Republican Congress Brandon Gill reacted to the reports of following demand of renewing call to end of H-1B visa program entirely. Supporters of the strict immigration policies argue that American workers should be prioritized at any cost. However, critics say that the skilled immigrants have now helped fuel immigration, innovation, economic growth, and local tax revenues for the country. And that is where the story begins. Well, now that takes real estate corner. And that is really strong about talent immigration and America's ability to attract the skilled workers from around the world. But because of decades, Indian professional lawyers were seen as the key part of the America's growth story. And that question is now whether the story is beginning to change, and if it is, the impact that could fall not just for the job market, but also for the neighborhoods, schools, businesses, as well as the housing markets across the United States.